Welcome to Hershey Thousand Trails in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. This is an amazing park. We're going to show you around today. So as you pull past the sign, you're going to come down to this gated area right here, and this is where you're going to check in, and they will give you your information, and then after that you will have a passcode to get through going forward. So here is some general park information while I show you an overview of the campground map. The open dates of this park are April till the end of October. There's 320 sites at this park, and it is part of the Northeast Zone in Thousand Trails. Check-in time is at noon and check-out is at 11 a.m. Do not arrive early. If you are anywhere within a minute early, they will send you away and you will have to come back around and come back in at a later time. So definitely arrive on time. This park has mostly full hookups, but there are a few sites with 30 amp only and some with just water and power. So be sure to check out the sites as you come in on the map and make sure you're getting what you want. So the park does offer propane fields if you need it, whether you're in a Class A or just needing your cylinders filled, they can do either or. So they got their weigh station and their tank is right here. And they've actually got a nice road that you can just pull down or pull up either way you need to get it filled up. So here is one of the standard bathhouses that are around the park, and we'll walk in the men's side because again, I'm not trying to catch a lawsuit. And there are several of these all over the park, but we will go in here and we'll see, pretty standard. You got a couple of toilets over here. You got the urinal. I'm going to assume that's not in the ladies, fellas. If you got a lady who can keep standing up, you've got to keep her. So you got the sink right there. And of course you got your standard showers. So they do have the curtains on. Again, I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm going to assume this one here is your handicap shower. And I won't go in there, just making sure nobody's in there, but overall, pretty nice bathhouse, and they're, like I say, they're scattered all over the park. So if you do decide to get one of the sites that do not have the sewer hookups, they do have a dump station. As you can see here, it's 2 lanes, 2 wide, so pretty easy to get in and get out of. But they do have this dump station if you decide you don't want a site without sewer hookups. So here is a little Pavilion Barn area that they have. It's completely covered just off of the lake, which we will show you in a little bit, but very cool, nice area if you just want to come and hang out, and if it's raining or something, you want to be out of the rain. So they have a really killer full basketball court. It's completely fenced in. Everything's lined out exactly right, and this has been really cool. Haven't been able to play. You got to check balls out at the recreation center, which is down the hill, and I just haven't went down there, but awesome basketball court. And here is the 9-hole mini golf area. You can see not too bad, needs to be blown off a little bit, but overall not too bad, but looks fun. We would probably play it. They got this real pretty covered bridge here, that just a walkway, but it does go over this creek right here, and I just thought that was a really nice addition to the park, so I wanted to show that. So here is the beautiful lake area that they have, and as you see here, they got the canoes and the little duck paddle boats that you can go up and get life jackets for and take out on the lake. And of course there is full fish in here. Not sure if you can see the people fishing down there, but there are some massive fish in here, but just a very, very pretty lake. And here's a little pavilion area for sitting down by the welcome center and the lake, but just a nice little place to come and kick back. So here is the Horseshoe Pit Area, and right now they've currently got a lot of this closed off for some reason, but they do have a horseshoe area when it's open. They also, down by the lake, have a pretty nice volleyball court. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but overall not too bad. And then just to the right of the volleyball court and in front of the swimming pool or behind it, they have their playground here. And it appears to be a pretty nice playground. I've seen a lot of kids playing on it, so they seem to enjoy it. And here is the swimming pool area. It is now closed for the season, but it does look like a pretty massive sized pool, so probably a lot of fun, but just thought I would show that. Don't have any numbers on how deep it is, but overall a really good sized pool. So here is the indoor hot tub, and this does apparently stay open as long as the park is, and as you can see, this thing is massive, and we will be coming back down and trying this out, but it's a 4-foot hot tub and it looks very inviting. So they do have a full tennis court, pickleball court, and we've actually seen a few people playing, and again, you can rent equipment for this over at the Welcome Center, which is just behind this, but very nice area. So another part of the Welcome Center is the video game room, and we will walk in, and as you can see, it is not a big video game room, but it does have enough to play. A little grab game, a little bubblegum style game, a prize game, a pinball, and of course for me, some good old NASCAR, get my bump on. And they do have Guitar Hero, and another big favorite is Miss Pac-Man. So, neat little game room. So one of the things here at the Welcome Center is the country store, and they have all different kinds of gifts and food and different stuff like that. And of course, my favorite, they've got ice cream, so you see some of the products listed here. So just really, really cool. We'll go in and walk around. So we'll start off with my favorite part, the ice cream. You see they got some good flavors going there. And they just got all kinds of different camping supplies or basic supplies, or even some gifts in here that you may want to buy or need while you're here. Here's some more ice cream. You can never have too much of that. Just to give you a run through of what all they have in here, we'll go through some. Now here's some of the bug spray kind of camping supply stuff you might need. So overall, a good sized store, and like I say, they do also have a full restaurant in here as well that you can come in and order different dinner or breakfast items from. So again, a pretty cool added bonus when you can just eat right at the campground. So here is the overall Welcome Center, and there is all kinds of stuff built into this, but this is kind of the center of the park and where you will come to get into most of the activities. So we are now in the Welcome Center area, and as you can see, they've got several books here you can check out. They've got several puzzles you can work, and they've got tables to work them. They've got a sitting area here where you can watch TV, but the TV is out of order. They do have a pool table, and that appears to be in pretty good shape. And they also have a ping pong table and just other sitting areas in here, but just kind of a place for people to come and gather. And so here is our site, and as you can see, these sites are pretty wide, so you got plenty of room. We got good shade with these trees. They do have sites that are wide open if that's what you like. I'll walk you up through here. And you can see we did have to put down the little orange things there to kind of level up, because it does kind of point downhill, but not too big of a deal. You got your fire pit. Of course, you got your picnic table. And one thing I do like is you got plenty of gravel, so these are not going to get too muddy when it does rain. And as you can see, I do have the pole up here. On the Wi-Fi with the pole, we got 10 down or less with AT&T, and less than 2 up. And then with Verizon, we got 4 down and 1 up. So AT&T was definitely the winner here, but it has been hard to get internet throughout, so just something to keep in mind if you come here. It is hit and miss. As you can see, here is our full hookup. So we got the sewer, the water, we got the full 50, 30, 20 amp power going. So very happy with that. Everything has worked well. And this is a very dog-friendly park, so plenty of places to walk the dogs and for them to hang out. But you know, just kind of want to give you a picture of the different sites that are available. Just overall, a very nice park.